Hi Six, this is your Life Path Tarot reading or Destiny Number Tarot reading for the 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't know how to figure out what your life path number is, there is a link in the description to a video in which I explain. If this does not resonate with you, because these are general, but also because you may have another number in your charts that is more influential, I suggest that you check both your birth chart and your name chart and see if there's a number that just repeatedly appears, and that will probably be the number for you. Then go check out the reading for that if it is up. So I am going to begin by reading a little bit more about what the number 6 represents and having the life path number 6. 6 represents creativity as well as its opposite, destruction. This can imply negative creativity expressed as worry, stress, anxiety, and depression. 6 represents family, home, pregnancy, and domestic stability. It symbolizes harmony and balance in someone's life. Those with a life path number of 6 tend to be nurturing and responsible people. 6s have a strong connection to their family and homes. They tend to be community-oriented, compassionate, and interested in people-pleasing. 6s are providers and feel most comfortable when taking care of others through acts of service. 6s value their friends and family. They must be careful not to neglect their own needs in favor of others. 6s love to help others and provide support. They may become meddlesome if they try too hard to help, and they may even become enablers. At their core, 6s are humanitarians whose concerns lie in the welfare of their fellow human beings. 6s are domestic types, and their magnetic nature draws suitors who are reaching for stability. People love getting to know 6s and watching them in action. 6s have to be clear on what they want out of life, otherwise they risk taking on undue stress from unwanted responsibilities. Okay, that is just a little bit about the life path number. Now I'm going to roll this die and see what your overall message is. Again, these are general, but this should be the overall energy for the life path number of 6. For those individuals out there with a life path number of 6, for this 2-week period of August 19th. So you got a 3. This just jumped out of my hand. This 6 will benefit from spending time with loved ones. Get domestic today, eat some comforting food, and rest at home. Okay, so for this 2-week period, I think it's all about nurture. It's all about taking care of yourself, connecting with your family, being very domestic, being very loving. Okay, so let's see what your direct message is. This is for those 6s who are here and who resonate with this message. I am asking their higher self, I am asking deity and all those beings out there, what is the direct message for those 6s who are here to receive it? What is the direct guiding message for those who are here to receive it for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? Please and thank you. Okay, so you have relaxed the hold of darkness and be it cause. And then underneath that was seeing the true you. It kind of wanted to come out, but I think we're okay where we are. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause, okay? So that is telling you, let go of the things that are stressing you out. Let go of the things that are worrying you. This is not the time to worry. Just relax. Like, let yourself be focused on your goals. Let yourself be focused on healing. This is a healing light surrounding this person. And she's on a tree trunk, which tells me even more. It's about healing, it's about grounding, it's about connecting, and you have a 6 right in there, a 6 and a 2. So there's a need for balance at home, balance in your domestic situation, okay? Just relax and focus on the things, focus on the healing that you're trying to bring to yourself, okay? Let's see what your soul message is. What's going on spiritually? What's going on in the soul of this 6 life path number who is here to receive it for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? What is going on in the spirit, in the soul of this 6 life path number? Please and thank you. What is going on in their soul? Please and thank you. You have 5 of coins. So you may be dealing with some fear, some sadness, some loss even. Spiritually, you may just, You may have lost a family member at some point and you're just kind of feeling worried. It could also be that you're feeling disconnected. But I don't think that this worry, this fear that you have is really founded. Maybe you didn't lose anyone, because the other side, we have almost the same image, but he's outside and he's cold. On this side, it's warm. You have light. You have shelter. You are protected. You have to see what's there. See the foundation around you, because I feel that you're not really seeing that. You may be pulling yourself away from family. You may be disconnecting. Again, you may be focusing on some loss that happened in the past that now is kind of coloring your relationships with your family. You could be in need spiritually. You could need that connection. You could crave that connection, but you are struggling to actually get it. This card is a message to reach out. You know, if you need help, reach out and ask for it. And if someone comes to you, a family member or someone you love, someone that's important to you, and they ask for your support, then try your best to give it to them. Don't let yourself be connected. Really look at yourself and say, and ask yourself what these relationships mean to you. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh man, I had it in my head and it just went away. Oof. This is the fourth video I've done today, you guys. The third that you're gonna see. But yeah, I feel like this isn't a time for you to be all guilty about not being able to connect with your family. If you're feeling guilty, then just go. Call them. Reach out to them. Speak to them. If you're feeling like you haven't been able to connect with people you love in a while for some reason, fine. Let that be what it is and just move forward. Don't hold on to that guilt, because that's not serving you at this time. It's just making it harder for you to connect with your loved ones, okay? So let's see what's going on in your heart and your mind, and this will help us understand a little bit more what is going on in the subconscious mind, in the heart and mind of this six. The sixes who are here to receive this message, those with a life path number of 6, what is going on in their heart and mind, in their subconscious? What is it trying to tell them? What is it trying to get out? What do they need to know about what's going on in their subconscious that is just not on the surface yet? What do they need to know? Ooh. So we had a jumper. Interesting. That is the moon. So it is unclear. What do you need to know? Those sixes who are here to receive this message, what is their heart and mind trying to tell them for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? What is their heart and mind trying to get across to the 6 life path numbers who are here to receive their message? Please and thank you. You have the 4 of coins. Okay, so things aren't as they seem, okay? Something, maybe it's like you're dealing with self-reflecting. You're dealing with trying to understand yourself and understand why you think the way you do. And like I said with this moon, it's just not clear. But again, we have 2 images of self-reflecting, but here in the moon, she's directly reflected. It's the same face, both sides. Here, on the other hand, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can get that closer without it going crazy blurry. Let's see. So we have a person here and here, but they look nothing alike. This person is a die. Their head is a die. A green die at that, which is strange. But I feel like you're dealing with self-reflecting, but you may not be seeing yourself clearly here. You may not be able to really understand yourself or understand what's going on in your spirit, why you're feeling this, either this guilt or this fear, this worry, this stress. Why you're feeling this loss, this disconnect in your soul. It's not as clear to you, but you're trying, and that's good. You know, you're taking the right step, I think, to just try to understand yourself and understand how things have changed, you know, from like maybe your childhood till now, how things have altered for you, what your life experience means to you in the grand scheme of things. Are you focusing on the right things? Are you focusing on making money and neglecting your family, or neglecting the love that is there for you, neglecting your spiritual healing? Are you seeing yourself clearly, I think, is the question here. And your mind and your heart, I don't think are in alignment. I think your mind is not seeing you the way your heart knows you to be. And I think that's where you're finding some struggle. So let's see what's going on in your physical, earthly, mundane life. This is your health, this is your body, your friendships, relationships, your finances, your home. What's on the surface? What's going on for this 2-week period for so this just jumped out, actually. I should put that down. For the 2-week period of the August 19th to September 2nd, for the 6th life path number who is here to receive their message. What is going on? What can they expect? What can they hope for over this next 2-week period in their physical, earthly, mundane life? Please and thank you. You're the Four of Wands. Okay, so there's this need for organization, but also the Four of Wands will often speak to balance. Balance in your family especially. And then, what jumped out? Look at that, the Sun. So I think this is a 2-week period where you need to connect with your loved ones. You need to connect with, just people in your family. Eat some good food. Connect, talk with them, be honest, be truthful about who you are, instead of trying to put on a face, instead of like maybe you've been focusing way too much on money, focusing way too much on work, on your job, on something material and physical, and that's been bringing you some issues. But connect with your family, connect with the people who love you, who are there for you, who want the best for you, okay? Really try to make solid, strong connections with them over this next 2-week period. If you're able to do that, I do think you'll find peace. You'll find more harmony for yourself. Again, we have the Sun and the Moon. So your mind and your physical life are trying to come into balance. They're trying to, mentally, you're in a maybe darker place too. If it's not just self-reflecting, you're focusing too much on something, on money, on your job, on your projects. You've not been as connected with your family, and it's putting you in a dark mindset. But then you have the Sun, when you're able to connect with them, when you're able to be with your loved ones, when you're able to say, work can wait, this project can wait. You have lightness, you have peace, you have harmony, okay? So let's see what your message is from the universe. This is from deity, universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it. This is just a message of support from the universe. What do they need to know? What are the sixes who are here today to receive this message? What do they need to know for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd? For those sixes who are here to receive this message, what do they need to receive? What do they need to hear from the universe? Please and thank you. Oh, you got 2. Look at that. You've had a lot of double cards coming out. This is a very strong message. I think you really need to connect with your family members, with your loved ones, with the people, and just relax. Stop focusing so much on work. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Look at that. So in every moment, you're being brought towards what you need, towards right-minded thinking and towards love. And it's time to trust that. Trust that the universe is guiding you to where you need to be. Okay? Have some trust, have some faith that the universe is taking you where you need to be. All right, let's see some closing remarks. Let's see what messages are available to you. What do they need to know? The sixes who are here concerning their messages for this 2-week period of August 19th to September 2nd. What are your closing remarks? I am asking their higher self, and I am asking mine. I am asking deity and all those beings that watch over us and allow us to connect with one another, what do they need to know? And what messages do they need to take with them for this 2-week period, August 19th to September 2nd? Please and thank you. You have 3 of Swords. Okay. And you have 4 of Swords. 5, oh, okay. 5 of Pentacles. And Strength. Let's see, what's the next one? It was not meant to be pulled because I couldn't even see it. So, 3 of Swords. You might be dealing with some heartbreak. Or fear of heartbreak even. Worry, like maybe you did lose someone. Maybe you lost someone that you loved, someone you cared about, and they're gone now. Maybe they passed on, or it was a breakup, but there was some heartbreak there for you to deal with. But with the 4 of Swords, you're moving into a place where you're healing, where you're resting, where you can take some time to deal with that pain, take some time to deal with whatever it is that hurt your heart, and rest, and let go of this fear of trying again. I feel like there's this fear of trying to connect with someone again. You have 5 of Pentacles twice here, okay? And then on top of this die, you can't see it, but I see a number 5. So something has to change, something has to shift for you. And I do feel that a mindset shift that needs to take place, it's a deep soul shift. You need to rest. You need to let yourself heal. Whatever this heartbreak that you suffered through, whatever this pain you were dealing with, it's time, I think, to let yourself heal from it, let yourself rest. Even if it's something that may be ongoing, there's not much else you can do at this time. That's what the 4 of Swords is telling us. There's not much else you can do about this situation. You need to rest. It's someone else's battle, or it's not a battle for you to continue at this time. You're afraid of letting it go because it's something scary, it's intimidating. Moving out of this heartbreak, letting go of that pain, where a lot of us are comfortable, it can be scary, or at least we're accustomed, I should say, not comfortable, but we're accustomed to our pain. We get used to it. It sticks. It becomes normal. And anything outside of that is now not normal, and that's scary. But you know what? You have the strength to get through this. You have the power to get through this, okay? I am going to pull a couple more cards just to see anything else. Are there any last messages, any last things that the 6 needs to know about whatever situation they're dealing with? Anything else for the 6 for this 2-week period, August 19th to September 2nd? Please and thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, yeah, you need to take charge. You need to heal and forgive and let go of the things that weren't good for you. You need to stand up for yourself right now. And make the choice to move out of this situation. Make the choice to let yourself be filled with love. Let yourself be guided. Again, rest. There's no more you can do about this situation, and your fear is not serving you. You need to rely on your strength. Take charge of this situation and go after either connections, go after family. I do feel like this has to do with family. It could have to do with romance, just your loved one, someone that you're passionate about. You know, stand your guard and be truthful with yourself, and let go of that fear, let go of that sadness, and really focus on the love that is being offered to you. It is right there. If you just turn around and look at it, it is already there for you. You're so focused on the loss, you're so focused on the heartbreak, and it's not freeing you. I mean, it's not helping you at all. Stand up for yourself and let go of the focus that you've been focusing on, whatever it is that caused either this guilt or this fear, this disconnect, this fear, whatever it's causing you to have trouble trusting yourself or seeing yourself clearly. Try to let that go. Let yourself chill and heal. Okay, really, really take this time for healing. Take this time for letting love fill your life, and for making the choice to take care of yourself, essentially. yeah, either you find a way. For those of you who are dealing with like you're separate from your family because you're too focused on money and work and all that stuff, find a way to bring those things into balance, or you're gonna have to let one go. And the one that you need to let go is this focus that has been keeping you from having that beautiful relationship with your loved ones, that beautiful connection that you need, that beautiful, look at this, that lovely connection is what you're going for. And whoever it is that broke your heart, whatever it is that caused you this emotional pain, it's time to really let that go. It's no longer serving you. It is no longer what you need to focus on. You need to focus on chilling, focus on taking care of yourself, focus on connecting with the people who are there and who are already offering love to you, okay? So that is your message for this 2-week period. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notifications whenever there is a video. Just doing that lets me know that you care, and it also lets YouTube know, especially though it lets me know that I am not speaking to an empty room, even though I'm technically in an empty room, okay? So thank you so very much for being here. I do wish you all the best. Let me know how your 2 weeks go, and I will see you next time. Remember always that I love you. Bye!